Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cult of Vintage After Dark. Can you guys hear me? I've got a mic. I've got a mic. Are you able to hear me? That's the most important thing. You have to let me know. I can see me. I can see you, hopefully seeing me. Lisa, how are you doing this evening? You can hear me? All right, cool. So, hello, everybody, and welcome. Hey, Carrie, how are you doing today? I hope that you all have had a good day so far. I definitely appreciate you guys being here with me. I'm not going to break tradition, even though, hi, Diane, how are you doing today? Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday, of course, to everybody. I didn't want to break tradition, even though obviously we were on a different day and a different time. I still wanted to make sure that I was able to come on here as early as possible to say hello to as many of you as I possibly could. Hello to everybody. Again, I really do hope that you all had a great day. It was another muggy day here in central Ohio, trying to beat the heat. I'm frozen. Okay, we're good. So yeah, we're gonna have a sale. We're gonna have a sale tonight. But before we do, y'all know how we do it. I'm gonna scroll up here in the comments and say hello to folks. We've got the first comment that I am able to highlight is, of course, Miss Lisa. Lisa, how are you doing today? Always a pleasure to see you here. William is up in the chat. How are you doing today, sir? I got your email. Um, I'm gonna have to look. I don't know for sure, but let me look. There's a trunk right below the desk. So if I do have it, it's gonna be there, but I will double check and get back to you. Hello, Audrey. How are you doing today up there in Canada? Girl, is it as hot up there in Canada as it is down here to your neighborly state? Hello, sweet Karen. How are you doing today? It is a pleasure to see you again. There she is. Miss Ruth the B is in the chat. Y'all, we're going to circle back to Miss Ruthie B because thankfully Ruthie is available to help us out this evening. Hello, Ruthie. It is always a pleasure to see you, lady. Ayo, Becca. How are you doing today, lady? Appreciate you being here. Hey, Taylor. It is good to see you. I hope that everything is going well for you. You're still in school, yeah? Or no, wait, maybe you're out for the summer, girl. I don't know. But I hope everything is going really well for you. And it is a pleasure to see you, Taylor. I hope, again, everything is going well for you. Miss Carrie, how are you doing today, Carrie? A pleasure to see you, lady. Miss Diane, how are you doing? Again, appreciate you being here. Lady, I gotta tell you truly, that beaded star still is one of the best things I think that we own. Really and truly, it's a work of art. The one whammy, the one, the only whammy that we want in our life is this one right here, this Miss Pammy whammy. That's right. Hello, Helen. How are you doing today? Always a pleasure to see you, Miss Eileen. How are you this evening? Thank you for being here. Miss Karen Gillette, a fellow Canadian up there. How are you doing today? Ciao. Jean, it's always a pleasure to see you, lady. Super muggy, says D. Girl, I know, right? You walk out and it's like you're breathing through a straw. Eh. K-Rad! Hey, K-Rad! Mitten high five to you, lady. Hope that you are having a good day. Miss Lisa, good evening. Always a pleasure to see you. I apologize if I say good morning or good afternoon to anybody. Julie Ann Mazzoni, we love it. From Dutchess County, New York. Get it, lady. Hey, Grady, how are we doing today? A pleasure to see you. Thank you for being here. Miss Lisa, thank you so much for showing up today. Always a pleasure. Oh, that's a beautiful cat. Lovely. Hey, Mary, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Miss Charlotte. from northeastern Kentucky. Well, how you doing down there, lady? I bet it is hot and humid where you are. We got Miss Lisa Stoll is with us in the chat. How are you doing today? Miss Collector at heart, appreciate at heart and every part of the being, right? Sorry, I was being distracted by something. Hey, Lynn, how are you doing today? Oh, get it. Jamie is on vacation. I see you still on vacation. We've got Rosie Clover. Well, you know what, Rosie? I was hoping that maybe this would provide an opportunity for some folks that are working during the day or have busy days throughout the course of the week to be a part of the sale. I know some people Friday night might not be the most convenient, and Wednesday may be the most convenient for them. So we're going to try it out and see how it goes. But if anything else, Rosie, I'm glad that you get to be here with us today. Thank you. Miss Elaine, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here. And Miss Glowy, good evening, Glowy. How are you doing today? Diane, but I'm so serious, right? I know. I'm super disoriented too, Jamie. I really, truly am. My apologies to anybody that I'm scrolling past in the chat. I do appreciate you being here, like this one here. Miss Debbie Gutierrez. How are you doing, Miss Debbie? Miss Joan? Girl, are you up there enjoying that vacation? I bet you are. Emmeline Darlene is with us in the chat. How are you doing today, Emmeline? Good evening, Joe. How are you doing today? Hello, Richard. It's always a pleasure to see you. How are you doing? He's over there painting. His phone is probably going to die, so he won't be with us for the entire sale, but that's okay. He's got work to do. Miss Betsy was literally just thinking about you right before the chat, believe it or not, because I moved the bluebirds, my little bluebirds. And I was like, that's one of like four pieces of glass that I have. So thank you again, Beth. They are still with me and proudly displayed, might I add. Linda, how are you doing today, Linda? Oh, he found his charger. Okay, get it. Hello, Linda. Happy to see you. Miss Deborah, hope that you had a good day. How are you doing today? Okay, I think that we've caught up to the chat. Again, everybody, thank you so much for being here. If it is your first time being here or it has been a while since you've been able to join me on the sale, welcome to and welcome back. Thank you so much to each and every single one of you. I do appreciate y'all being here. If it is your first time and maybe you're feeling a little shy, there is, trust me, no reason to feel shy because there are some great people down there, out there in the chat, and we are all here for our love, our passion, and our enthusiasm for the vintage and antiques. They're going to make you feel right at home. But let us know it's your first time here, or maybe it's your first time commenting. I would certainly appreciate that. Again, don't be shy. All right, let's get into the nuts and berries of it all, shall we? We've got quite a variety of items this evening. I'm really excited about some of the things. We've got some fancy stuff. We've got some kitschy stuff. We've got some toys. We've got jewelry. We've got glass. I don't have any pottery. I even have some silk. Believe it or not, I've got some silk for y'all tonight. So we're running the gamut. Hopefully, you'll see something that you're interested in. If not, thank you so much for being here. Hello, Marina. How are you doing today? Always a pleasure to see you. Pixies. I know some folks are excited about the Pixies. We do have some really good Pixies. We've got both Holt Howard, a complete set in their original packaging, believe it or not. And we do have some harder to get left in Pixies with the black hair. So, all right. Um, the vast majority of things, with one exception, are going to be quick claims. As always with the quick claims, I will show the item. You will see the start price in the chat. If you're interested, you are welcome to bid. If not, right on. Keep in mind with this evening, I am going to be honoring the just in cases. With the just in case, there are still the two things, of course, that I'm going to be asking. One, if you would like to use the just in case that you have been an active bidder up until that point, it just makes it the fairest, I think, for everybody. And of course, that you want to hold on to your just in case until you hear the countdown. You don't want to show your hand too soon. If you do not want to use a just in case, you do not have to use a just in case. There's no obligation, there is no commitment. but just know that I am going to, of course, be honoring them. Our official bid ender this evening is still the same. It is the one, it is the only. It is Miss Ruthie B is joining us this Friday evening as our official bid ender. I really appreciate Miss Ruthie you taking time out of your day as you do consistently every week. She's right there, y'all. She is right there. Okay. You're going to be racing against Miss Ruthie. And I have to say it because it is true. Ruthie has got fast fingers and she's got fast internet. So get those bids in, get those just in cases in. I'm not joking. She's quick on the draw. That's why we'll love it. Oh, hey, Miss Mary B. How are you doing today? Oh, hey, Buttermilk. Ladies, it's Hey, Stephanie. How are you doing today? Sorry, I get get a little distracted. Um, Now, that's right, some of y'all, Marina's already beat me to the punch, but if you could, I would greatly appreciate it. As a show of support and appreciation to Miss Ruthie B, if you could break out those applause hands, those hearts, let's show Miss Ruthie some love and appreciation because she really does help me out here. And I think that she makes the sale go that much smoother. So a round of applause for Miss Ruthie B. I would greatly appreciate that. And since you've got those hands and those hearts out, let's keep them out and let's show a little love and a little support. Hey, meow. Let's show a little love. Let's show a little support to our moderators. I know that we've got some folks joining us in the chat, like Jamie is actually a moderator here on the channel. I'm pointing because that's where she is in the chat. Miss Enamor Amy is also a moderator. I do want to make sure that we share some love to Miss Karen Gillette. Thank you so much. And of course, to Miss Kim, Miss Desert Gal Curious, ladies, I really appreciate you all by putting in the information, the reminders, and the links. It is greatly appreciated. And you all really do make the sale run that much smoother, and I greatly appreciate it. Now, if it is your first time here, there is some important information that I am going to need from you. You want to send some contact information, and it's simply right here. It's The.Cult.Of.Vintage at yahoo.com. It's going to pop up sporadically throughout the sale. It is, of course, the pinned comment at the top of the chat, and finally, it is in the description of the video. You can see it right there below well, you guys can't see the NLX button. I can't. But it is right there below the sale. So like right down in there. The information that you are going to want to include is your real name, if it's different than your YouTube username, your full shipping address, including, of course, your zip code, so that I can get you the calculated discounted shipping. And the last but definitely not least is the email address that you use for your PayPal. Now, if you don't have PayPal, you can still make a purchase if you would like to. Just send the same email to The.Cult.Of.Vintage at yahoo.com with the same contact information. Just indicate that you would like a guest link. I will reply to that email with a link. It will let you use PayPal as a guest so that you don't have to sign up for an account if you do not want to. You can use any form of payment that PayPal accepts. And the added bonus to that is that you will still get your buyer's protection, and you do still actually get the tracking information, which is really nice. I think that's a super convenient feature. Okay, I think that we have crossed all of the T's, dotted all of the I's. Let's jump into it and get to the vintage and the antiques. The first item that I have up for sale, I love this kind of stuff. It's totally, as with anything that we collect, it's all subjective, but there's some really interesting history. Um, Eileen, you didn't buy anything from me from Tuesday, Eileen, darling. um, I would have. um, send me an email. Send me an email, but I didn't know there wasn't anything you got from me from Tuesday. um, okay, we're going to start the first item off at $18. It is in very good near antique condition. Near antique condition. So we've got a porcelain trinket dish for you. You know how I'm going to do it. We're going to show you the bottom. Now it is stamped. Of course, we see it is made in Germany. Okay. And then what we have here is we've got the N with the 5-point crown on it. All right. Which indicates that it is from a German company out of Saxony, Germany, from a company called Potts Chapel. Potts Chapel Porcelain. It was founded in 1872 by a gentleman by the name of Karl Theim. Okay. So, Saxony German porcelain. It is in very good condition. Check out all of the applied florals on there. It's a sweet little piece, okay? There are no chips, there are no cracks. That does include the flowers, okay? Very clean throughout the entirety of the piece, okay? Very clean, no flea bites on the bottom. Let's check out that gorgeous floral garden on there. Now, the piece comes in at 2¼ inches tall. That is, of course, from the base to the top of the lid when resting, and 3 inches long. Okay. All of the florals, each one has been hand done and applied. I love kind of the very watery glaze that is put on there. Isn't that beautiful? I love these pieces. These go great with the milk glass. You know, it's the grand millennial, the granny chic. It's a very traditional, classic kind of antique piece, but that's why I love it. But there she is assembled. Just very minimal gold detailing on there. Thank you, Miss Joan. I got you in it at 18. So it's not very elaborate going around the base of it, but that top of it, it is absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, it is a Potts Chapel porcelain out of Saxony, Germany. Now, I'm not one to say that this is from 1872. I do believe it's, late 1800s, early 1900s, turn of the 19th century. So, beg pardon. Look at that. I had to snatch it up because of the condition of the flowers. Not that there's anything wrong with the Japan one. I love this flower right here. Look at that. Not that there's anything wrong with the Japan ones. Some of them are quite beautiful, but it's nice to have, something a little bit more elevated. Okay. So again, no condition issues, no chips, no cracks to it. 2¼ inches tall, and it is 3 inches at its longest. And Miss Jones got it at 18. Thank you. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Oop, Angel, Miss Bailey's jumping in at 20. Oh, Miss Joni playing, get it. Oh, she got fast fingers. Watch out. I love that sound. Get out. There's our floral bouquet bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate ya. Well, Angel, I sure do appreciate your bid of 20, but right before that bid end, Miss Joan, she snatched it up at 22. Congratulations and thank you, Joan. It is coming to you. Thank you. All right, let's move on to our next. Now, our next one, I think I'm not, I don't think, we're going to do as a choice. Okay, you can choose one or you could choose both. It's totally up to you. But we're going to start, ooh, okay, we're going to start the choice off at $15. Okay, up to you as to how you want to work it out. The first choice, you're going to get both of these. So you're going to choose the two little tiny snow baby. They work out. Are they doing like Saturday Night Fever, right? Totally disco vibes on it. Okay. Now, if you're not familiar, these are the original snow babies. The original snow babies. I do believe these are the Japan ones, not the German ones. Um, the original snow babies were made and created in Germany, and they were made for like cake decorations, cupcakes, things of that nature. The plastic things that we decorate cakes with now. Yeah, no, not back in the day. They would use a little porcelain. So this is your first choice. You do get both. Okay. They obviously are the same. They are 1¼ inches tall. There's no condition issues, no chips or cracks to them. Obviously, they have both their arms and legs. Okay, so that is choice one. Choice two, we've got one of the snow babies on the snowball. Now, this one comes in at 2¼ inches tall. And just as a size comparison, whoa, we're good. Just as a size comparison, again, you'll get two if you want this one. So you just say two or snowball, I guess. But here is our snowball. The snowball is 2¼ so he's got about an inch on the smaller ones. But this would be the second choice. Okay. Again, no chips or cracks on our little snow baby friend here. Imagine that being on your birthday cake. Quite fancy. Okay. We don't have any interest on those guys. I'm going to set them to the side. We're going to keep it moving. We've got a toy for you. Now, I don't have a date on this particular, they are so adorable. I don't have an exact date on this, but, oh, Miss Lynn. Okay. Miss Lynn, you're in at 15. I'm going to do a 10-second countdown then. Okay, it'll be choice if you want the two or if you would like the snowball. Totally up to you. So we'll do a 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Wait, says Pammy. Halt. Halt your horses. Lynn said snowball. She got that in there before. Snowman. Bid end. Thank you, Ruthie. Miss Lynn. At 15, the snowball will go to you. Thank you so much. You got it. Okay. Ooh, these little ones are just trying to go somewhere. All right. Thank you so much. This next piece is really fun. It's pretty fabulous. Now, I did look this up before the sale. There are newer versions of this one. This is the original Looney Links in deluxe finish. Check it out. You're going to get the original packaging. It is almost complete. It doesn't have the instructions in it, unfortunately. Okay. We're going to start it off at 35. If, of course, anybody is interested, check it out. Look at that graphic on there. Now, I do want to bring your attention to the fact that there is a little bit of blue crayon there. I don't know. They're kind of like squiggly marks, but look at that. The deluxe finish Looney Links with harmless color, because Lord knows what they were using back in the day to paint stuff, right? It says here on the side, a high quality Kohner Brothers wood product. Now, like I said, when I looked them up, there were later ones that come in a box, not in the cylinder. Doesn't it remind you of like Tinker Toys? So we have a constructive toy for children, queer freaks, funny figures, funny birds, Looney Links, quality all over. Yeah, no lead is included, but inside you've got all of the wooden blocks to make all kinds of different characters. Now you have two human-like heads, I guess I should say. This guy and his schnoz. Look at that. He's got like, I don't know what's going on with him. It's a little questionable. What you would attach to his nose, I don't know. I guess something you could. But here's our lady. She's got a very Betty Boop style to her. She is painted in a pink with the blue on there. Isn't that lovely? Thank you, Chloe. I appreciate you. So I'm just going to go ahead. And then it doesn't have the instructions. I did see the instructions. There was another vendor at a flea market. He didn't have any bricks, but he had the tube with the instructions, and he wouldn't sell me the instructions. Ugh. So we do have this blue like thing so that you can make this it's a bit nefarious, don't you think? This blue bird head. We do have like some torso parts in here. Here's a yellow torso. We've got like a red torso, kind of humanish, right? You've got these little appendages. So these could serve as arms or as legs. Don't they look like little bowling pins? But they come in a variety of different colors. Okay. See, there is some excess wood on this one. Obviously, it's been painted, so we know it's original to the piece. I guess so does this one too. So we've got red and blue. Here we've got a yellow. There really are quite a bit of pieces. I don't know. I was thinking 40s for these. By the way, here's kind of like this angry giraffe. I don't know. So you get 4 character heads. Again, there's more appendages in there, yellows, reds, and then you have two sets, so 4 of the green feet. Okay, all wood, allegedly harmless colors, so they shouldn't contain lead. But then again, did they think lead was toxic back in the day? I don't know. But here's more of the pieces, which I love. I love all of those colors together. And of course, you've got like the cardboard cylinder with the metal bottom and top. So those are your Looney links. Looney, oh wait. The jalapeno feet. All right, let's go ahead. And Glowy's got it at 35. Like I said, there's early or later ones. This is, in fact, the later one. I think it would be really cute to kind of like assemble some of the creatures and have them displayed next to the tin, I think, or cardboard cylinder, I should say. So let's go ahead and let's build a character here while we do the countdown, shall we? So let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, aggressive. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bit end. She's fashionable with her green feeds. Hello, Mary. How are you? Oh, get it. Got your just in case. I wish there was hair. I kind of wish there was hair, but they actually do move, by the way, which is why the inserts are there so you can get her to put her arms down. There's our wooden person bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie. I tell you what, they do still have quite a bit of grab on them too. So they will display nicely for you. Glowy, congratulations and thank you. The Looney Links near complete set is coming to you at $35. Congratulations and thank you. Let me get this stuff back in here. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do this. There, that way you didn't have to hear that obnoxious clanking around of everything. Glowy, congratulations and thank you. The Looney Links. That's an amazing graphic on there, girl. Congratulations and thank you. All right. Miss Looney. Let's do some glass, shall we? Now, this piece is being provided by a certain someone, okay? It is Tango glass. I've got a piece of Tango glass. I don't often find it because, quite frankly, usually a little expensive to get. Now, we've got a really exceptional piece of Tango glass. here for you, okay? Now we are going to start it at 45. There are no condition issues to it. Now, when I found it, it had a lid on it. The lid is not original to the piece, but we're still going to go ahead and we're going to include it. Oops, might want to hit enter. There are no chips, there are no cracks to it. It's a really unusual color combination. I'm going to show it to you without the lid. So we've got, look at that lavender opaline with our indigo. It is an applied 3-footed glass. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Do you see the indigo in the feet? Like it's not a cobalt because it does pick up like a purple hue to it, but a gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Now, this piece, you could, I think this would be a prime candidate for a floral frog. It comes in at 5 inches tall, 5 inches tall, and then you have a diameter on the opening at at 4 3/4 inches. Okay. Again, there are no chips, there are no cracks to this piece, and it is opaque. I mean, the color combo on this. Hey, Dusty, how are you doing today? The color combo on this one is a little unique. A lot of times you're going to see like oranges, yellows, reds, a lot more of like your primary, the bright colors. But this, that purple opaline or lavender opaline is absolutely stunning. Now, the lid that we're going to include on it is just this silver plate. It is like a condiment. So we do have a cutout here. What I will tell you is that that lid fits on there perfectly. So if you wanted to serve your mayonnaise or mustard out of there, you could certainly do that in style for sure. Okay. But again, this is the Tango glass. It's in a gorgeous lavender opaline with an applied 3-footed applied indigo base to it. I love the pass-throughs on the feet. Oh, there we can get, there you go. You get that very indigo on my thumb, the shadow there. It's reading very true to the actual color of glass in real life, okay? But again, no chips, no cracks. This is great because I think it could go very mid-century if you wanted to, but in a contemporary, a modern home, I certainly think this would blend in there right. Look at that. I love that. Okay. If we don't have any interest on that one, I'm going to set it to the side. Let me put it back here safely. And we're going to, let's do a little cutie, shall we? Oh my gosh. I didn't know they did this. I've never found one of these before. I'm going to start it at 18. Hey, Resin, how you doing today? It is good to see ya. We're going to start it at $18, okay? Now, from what I was able to determine, this was in fact a hobbyist piece. So there was a blank at some point that was made of this character. So there is no like inscription on the bottom, okay? It's a Scoodles. It's a bisque Scoodles. Now he does have his little elastic in there, and he was signed on the back RMB. I do want to draw your attention here. It does seem like, and I really do think that it was during the firing process that a crack was created. I don't think it was because somebody dropped him. I do think that occurred during the firing process. So I do want to draw your attention to that. Now, while this is a hobbyist piece, now Miss Emmeline and Diane, okay, Chloe, I got you at 21. Thank you. Look at how well they painted that face. I mean, that is phenomenal. I love the side glance. They got the light hit with the little whites of the eyes in. They even did the little dimples, which is very classic to a lot of like French and German porcelain dolls of this time. Now, like I said, there is no Rose O'Neill signature on the bottom. Um, the signature on the back was a good indication, but I wanted to double check. This one, I think whoever painted this in comparison to some of the other ones I did see, they really did their thing. Okay. The other ones are a little crude. The other ones are a little crude, right? But, to each their own. Thank you, Miss Emmeline. I got you in at 22, but he is so darling. I mean, when have you seen one this little pancake booty? Well, you know what? Scoodle's got a little more, he's got a little cushion there. He's not as pancake as like the Cupies traditionally are. He is 5 3/4 inches tall, by the way. 5 3/4 inches tall. He is a good stander, though I would recommend getting maybe a little doll stand just in case. You see his elastic still works, so he can hold a pose. All of his little digits are present. I think he is absolutely darling. I was tempted, not gonna lie, I was a little tempted, but I'm bringing him to the sale. Okay. So we do have that firing mark in the neck. It is not going all the way through. It's not like fragile or anything like that. It's unfortunate, but I still think he's an exceptional piece. I really do. All right, we got Miss Diane coming back in at 23. Let's go ahead and do the countdown for y'all. Here we go. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. You can see obviously in his little booty there, he's got some blushing on the joints, like the elbows, the knees, the feet, the tummy. He does have some nice blushing. Clearly, the cheeks. He definitely got into somebody's rouge, that's for sure. There's our baby bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. I do appreciate it. But congratulations, Miss Diane. At 23, he is coming to you. Thank you, Diane. Hey, Connie, how are you doing today? Miss Diane. You missed it. We came down to the store. Connie, I thought you were going to be there. Whenever I see Amy's van parked out, I'm like, oh, Connie's there. And I'm like, that's Amy's. Not... Mom was with us. You didn't even get to meet Mom. Maybe next time, Connie. Maybe next time. All right. Um, let's do an itty bitty. We're going to do a tiny treasure for you. He is so cute. Let's do a tiny treasure, okay? And I'm going to start. I don't know the manufacturer on it. I don't. I truly don't, but I absolutely fell in love with it. I'm going to start it at $12, and it is a tiny treasure. It is a half inch tall. A half inch tall, okay? Are you ready for it? Look it! It is so cute. Oh my gosh, it's this little metal car. Look, the wheels still spin on it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Now, clearly there is some paint missing. I'm not mad at it. I'm really not, because I do believe that it adds to the aesthetic value. To each their own. Of course, we've got our little grommet right there, which keeps I don't know what these are called. These aren't the running boards. No, these are just the old school tire thingamajiggers. I don't know. Oh, but I love that. I fell in love with it. Y'all know how I do with the tiny treasures, but it is a half inch tall, 1/2 inch tall. And I don't know how long it is because I didn't hear it. It measures from front tire to back tire 1.5 inches. A half inch tall, beep beep. A half inch tall by 1.5. Lenny, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Lemmy's got it at 12. So 1.5 inches. Oh, well, hey. Don't be spreading rumors about me, Kim. Dusty, I don't appreciate you repeating that kind of stuff. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, doesn't it look like a little chitty bang bang beep beep? Hey, Patty, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here, you guys. So, again, it's all metal. You've got the little brad underneath there, a half inch tall, 1.5 inch long. I'm a huge sucker. I can't help it. Lemmy's holding it down at 12. Thank you, Lemmy. I appreciate it. Again, we have some paint loss, but I don't mind it. I really actually like it with the paint loss. I think that it adds great aesthetic value to it. So let's go ahead and do the countdown. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bit end. A beep beep. Again, hello to anybody that I didn't get to say hello to. Thank you for being beep beep. There's our car bit end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Lemmy, congratulations and thank you. The tiny car, it's coming to you. Beep beep. Vroom. Okay. I am going to show you guys something that I have pulled out of my personal collection. And what did I do? Hmm. Oh, y'all, how do you get the chat back up? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't need to see myself. Who cares? Okay, I'm bringing you something out of my personal collection. Okay, it's an exceptional piece. Oh, yeah, here we go. All right, I'm going to start it at 40. 40. This is an original. This is not a reproduction one, which finding the originals to these is difficult. This is, let me show you the back. Yes, boys and girls. It is a brass spider brooch. It does have a check glass stone in it. Now, I do want to point out, look at that. Is that not gorgeous or what? I do want to point out on one of the front feetsies here, each one has 3 stones. However, on this one, it is missing a stone. It is missing a stone. Pammy, are you good with the stone missing? Just want to make sure, okay, girl? But that is the only condition issue. There is, I guess, technically some patina to it, but look at that. That is a glass. It does not glow, okay? It doesn't glow, but it's just, this is an exceptional piece. So we've got a check glass spider brooch, okay? Look at that. Excellent overall condition with the exception of one missing stone. Okay, Pammy. We do have one missing stone right here in the foot on the front. Otherwise, all of the other ones are present. So you've got little diamonds in the feet, if you will. The span on this one is 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches from foot to back foot, pardon me, 2.25 inches from front to back, and from side to side, you are at 2.75 inches, 2.75 inches. So again, gorgeous. Look at that. This is an exceptional piece, y'all. I'm just saying. This, you want to talk about something that would be good for your Halloween decor? Yeah, actually, putting spiders on your Christmas tree is a German tradition. Um, we have a mercury glass spider ornament. That was something that was commonly done. Look at that. Isn't that not lovely or what? Love the faceting on that one. Again, I'll spin it around here. But this would be great. I mean, this is totally unisex, doesn't have to be for a woman. It is great. Certainly something that a gentleman could wear, no problem. I quite frankly just use it as a decoration in my Tiny Treasures collection. I did. I never really wore it. I was always afraid to wear it because I didn't want to lose it or damage it in any way. Isn't that fabulous? All right, Miss Pammy has got it at 40. And again, it is 2.25 from front to back foot and 2.75 from side to side. Okay. Oh, Miss Beth, appreciate you. Got you at 42. Ladies, thank you both. Well, let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it begins. I know it's definitely a statement piece, you know, be good for somebody with arachnophobia. Spider web, phew. Spider web, bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Beth, I certainly appreciate ya, but Miss Pammy, she got that just in case in just in time. So at 43, Pammy, congratulations and thank you. The check spider brooch, lady, it's coming to ya. Okay, let's go from one tiny treasure to a different kind of tiny treasure. While we don't have any pottery, we do have some super kitschy ceramics. Let's go ahead and do it, okay? I'm gonna bust it out. I'm going to start the set. You are getting four, so it's a complete set, four in the original packaging. Now, do keep in mind the packaging, the cellophane window, as you will see, is missing, but the original tinsel behind them is still included. There's some scotch tape, okay? So there's some scotch tape here holding it together. You know, originally it was stapled. Like I said, the cellophane, it's missing. It is a missing. No cellophane, but the packaging is still included. Let's start it at 70 if anybody is interested. Boys and girls, I have got for you a set of four of the Holt Howard Pixie. These are place card holders. I didn't use them as place card holders, just bust them out on Christmas, and I just use them as little figurines. Now, some have their stickers, some do not. They do. Thank you, Miss Sarah. Appreciate you. They all do have their little Holt Howard stamps on them. They are from 1959. There are no chips or cracks to any of the Pixies. There is a little bit of paint loss to like some of their little pom poms on their feet or their hat. Honestly, it's really not that bad, especially for cold paint. Okay. Ooh, get it, Sarah. Now, these little cuties were part of a collection. You know, some of them would be hanging off of mugs or on planters, things of that nature. You could, in fact, like I said, they were or are place card holders. So if you wanted to, I have a business card. It's going to be a little big. These guys are coming in at 2.5 inches tall. You know, you could put your place card. Like I said, the business card's a little big. Bless, it's covering it up, but I think you get the idea. So place card would be much smaller, so you can have somebody's name on there. But you are going to get a set of four. Again, they are each 2.5 inches tall. There is one pixie. I'm going to show them all to you. There is two pixies. Again, you do have a little bit of paint loss. 1959 Holt Howard. This guy does have, of course, his sticker. That is two. They're just plain green on the back. And I love this shade of green because it is very much like a jadeite. I'm going to show you number three. I want you to see all of them. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate you. Joe, I got you at 75, but Miss Sarah is holding it down because she ain't playing. Okay. The bottom. This one also with the sticker. Here's your back. The faces are like a bisque. The rest of them is like a matte glaze. It's not a super shiny glaze. Okay, so three of them have the Holt Howard stickers. Only one is missing the Holt Howard sticker. But there is your fourth one. Okay. Ooh, Miss Emily, darling. She ain't playing around. Look at, did I mention? Like, even the little, stop it. The little tinsel in there is original. Get back in there. Miss Sarah, I gotcha. Miss Buttermilk coming in. Now, guess what, boys and girls? Yep, sure do. Made in Japan with the whole Howard sticker even on the back. So just a little candy cane striped box to it. They're absolutely darling. It would be, I mean, you can get cellophane and just glue it in there, and they would be, oh my gosh, stop it. That would be such a cute collection to display them like that. But like I said, I just stuck them around as four little figurines. Okay. All righty. Thank you, everybody, so much for the bids. I do appreciate it. Get these guys all nestled back in here. So you are going to get the four, three of which have the stickers. One is missing, all stamped Holt Howard. All right, let's do the countdown. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Didn't. We're so cute. We're so. Ooh, William. Sarah Buttermilk. Oh, there's our little pixie bid, and I got the spirit bumps on me. Thank you. Literally. You guys, thank you so much for those bids. Thank you, Savage. Come on. Thank you, Ruthie, for the bid. And Jamie said, holy she. Thank you all so much for those bids, the just in cases. William, he got in on the game at 200. Buttermilk, I got you just in case of 188. William really wanted those desperately. Sarah, that was well played, girl, and I sure do appreciate you, sister. I really do. But with that kind of a just in case, he wasn't playing. So at 220, 220, Holt Howard, set of four in the original box. Mr. William, they are coming to you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. Let's go ahead and do our other kitsch. Okay. These guys are very sentimental to me. They really, truly are. Okay. I'm going to do them as a choice. Now, I do want to let you know that one of them has been repaired. Where am I at? And so, because one of them has been repaired, and I'm going to do it as a choice, I'm going to start it at 18. Okay. I want to show you the one that has been repaired first. If I can grab them. Okay, here we go. These are our left in. Okay. Okay, here they are. So this guy has been repaired. It's this front leg. Can you see the glue? That's been repaired. So his little foot has been broken off there, but the reason that these are sentimental to me is that these are not hers, but my grandmother had a set of these, and these would come out on Christmas. Though I will say, because of that yellow floral hat, you could bring them out now or display them. Thank you, Emmeline. The black hair, like as a little kid, when my grandmother pulled these out, I always thought that these were like me as a pixie. Okay. But this little guy does have his foot has been repaired. Okay. They're stamped Japan, but they are left in. Outside of this one's repair, there's no other condition issue. Okay. There is a set of four of them. I'm missing one of them, but when my grandmother pulled these out, she would always call these her junkies. These were her junkies because they were made in Japan, you know? So, but anyhow, whenever I see these, that's what I think of. Thank you, Emmeline and Ruthie and Lynn. Lynn, I gotcha, Miss Emmeline. I see it. Okay, Ruthie is getting aggressive. So this is number one. This is choice one. And we're going to call him Butt because he is sitting on his butt. Okay. Choice number two. Choice number two. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to show you next. Choice number two is, we're going to call him Stomach, okay? Because this is how he sits. Look at this. These faces are so stinking cute. Okay, now there is no condition issue on this one. Keep in mind the red cold paint on all of them is in really good condition, you guys. So it's not slipping or flaking off anywhere, okay? So we're gonna call him Stomach because again, he's lying on his stomach. But can't you see these being displayed in like the spring and the summer? I mean, I can. I think you can pull them out to Christmas because of the red and green, but they're a year-round pixie. They're a year-round pixie. You guys, thank you so much for the bids. I really do appreciate you. Okay, so we're going to call him again Stomach. Okay, Stomach. I'm not paying attention. Let me. So Ruthie is at 26. Beth, Ruthie is not playing. Lynn, I got you. Neither is Miss Beth. They're coming out. Watch out. Ladies, thank you so much for the bids. Miss Beth, I think I'm caught up. Stomach. Butt. So descriptive here. It is. And our last one, we're going to call him Back. Again, Stamp Japan. Look at. Lynn, girl, I done lost my mind years ago. Welcome to the club, sister. I'm glad you're here with me. This one is one of my favorites. This pose of repose, right? He's just chilling, leg over. Can't you just see him kicking the little booty there? Look at these. I mean, the faces are all the same. Can't you? You can see it, can't you? Can you see it? So again, we're going to call this guy Back. Okay. The faces are just it. All right. And again, what my grandmother used to call junkies because they were made in Japan. All right. Y'all, thank you again so much for the bids. I do appreciate you. Miss Beth is at 52. Again, it will be for choice. Please keep in mind that butt, again, has been repaired. Again, fourth leg here. But the other two are in great condition. Quite frankly, even with the repair, it is done very well and still worth it. Okay, let's do it. That's holding it down at 52. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Back, stomach, ow, and butt. Whichever one or ones you would like. Oh, Ruthie girl, appreciate you. Karen Gillette coming in with our leafy bid end. Thank you, Miss Karen. I know Ruthie certainly appreciates it. Miss Ruthie girl, you almost had it. Miss Lynn, she came in with that just in case of 60. So at 56, Miss Lynn, which one or ones would you like? Back, stomach, butt. Any one, two, or all three? Totally up to you, lady. Oh, I work out. Hey, Stacy, how are you doing? Back to Miss Lynn. Miss Lynn, you've got it. Back. Okay, I don't even know where I'm at, y'all. Hold on. 56. Okay. Michael. Lynn. Now, Miss Ruthie, you're back up at 55. We do still have, thank you, Lynn. We do still have, of course, stomach and butt. It's Friday. But if Miss Lane took the one you wanted, no problem. You know you're not obligated or committed, girl. Oh, stomach, stomach. To Miss Ruthie, you got it, not paying attention. Now, we do still have our damaged one, okay? And if nobody wants him, that's totally fine because I will proudly keep him. No problem. So let me back up. Beth, Beth at 52, would you be interested? Again, he has been repaired, so there's no obligation or commitment on you, lady. You just let me know. Ow, I work out. I know they are darling. And I really like the photos that I did. Thank you, Karen. So Beth, if you pass, then we do have Miss Emmeline. Like I said, I know he's repaired. Let me just Miss Emmeline, girl, where did you get Thank you, everybody. Emmeline, girl, I'm sorry, but I do appreciate you. Mid, this, oh my Lord, Michael. Miss Beth at 52, you are getting butt. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Um, y'all want to do some. This is my kind of kitsch. All right. This next piece is my kind of kitsch. This is not for everybody, and some people might find it a little creepy and unsettling and weird and blah, 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 blah. That's exactly why I bought it. It's exactly why I bought it. This one's a little difficult to let go, but I'm going to let it go. Where's it at on the list? Okay. This is a good one. There's no condition issues. There's no condition issues that I can see. Some people may say that the whole thing is a condition issue, but hey, to each their own, to each their own. I'm going to start her off at 45. Now, we had Scoodles early. You know, y'all, back in the day, and this one is fabulous. It is from July 19th. Oh my gosh, almost exactly. July 19th of 1922. Nearly 102 years old, y'all. It's just been pencil marked. Do you love it? Marion Bliss? Marion something or other. But we do have a carnival prize from July 19th of 1922. It is in very good antique condition. It is the Chalkware Cupie. Oh, look at that face paint. I can stare into your soul. That is fabulous. She is articulated, so she does have her string in there. I don't know if the string is original or not, but it is there. It does hold a pose. I love her face. And it's got the dramatic eyelashes underneath with like this green eye blushing to it. Look at that. Look at the lips on that. She does have her wings. Okay. Our chocolate Cupie is coming in at 13 inches tall. 13 inches tall. I agree. She is a little gothic, a little macabre, but that's like the thing I love about her. It's an unusual version of kitsch, right? You don't see a Cupie looking this severe, shall we say. Get it, Marcy. She's not scared. I I know. Give me a hug. I'm gonna give you all a hug at night. Whisper things to you while you sleep. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Do you see me? Got you. Got you. That is right. But she doesn't have any chips or cracks on the chalk. It is hollow. I think y'all know the chalkware game, right? Voodoo. Rah! I love her. Marcy, I'm glad there's someone out there. She would be cute with a rosary displayed on her, with some gothic jewelry, some necklaces. She would make a great display. Ooh, you could do that though, like with your necklaces. Use her as like your necklace stand. That would be fabulous. She would be great if you did a little like lace netting to her. Wait till you see our next doll. Wait till you see our next doll. So again, she's in at 13 inches tall, 13 inches tall. And again, from July 19th, 1922, Marion, can't read that last name, but Pancake Booty. Okay, Pancake Booty. Let's do the countdown for Miss Marcy. Don't forget that just in case. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A bid end. But Shannon, I care for you. Hey, Brooke, how are you doing? I will give you a kiss. Did I say mid end? Did I do the countdown? I did do the countdown. Is it? Did I? Is the bid end? There it is. Superstar bid end. Was there a bid end? Am I just not paying attention? Did I do the countdown? I don't. Marcy, congratulations and thank you. This lovely girl is coming to you at 45. I think she's excellent. I think she's fabulous. I do. Okay. Let's do, y'all want to do some fancy glass? Let's do some fancy glass. We're going to do a little Louette's. Louette's glass. Okay. Now, when I put in this start bid, keep in mind that there is some condition issues to it. That's why we are starting this gorgeous piece of Louette's glass at the price we're starting it at. Okay. Do. Can you hear me typing? Maybe, maybe not. We're gonna start our Louette's Flower Frog off at $40. Okay, she is a stunner. She is a stunner. Now, this is going to be a piece for you. I think it's a great introductory piece or a piece that you can use without worrying about damaging it because it does have condition issues. Now, the condition issues you do not see. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that iridescence. Look at that webbing that's on there. Look at this. Gorgeous. Okay. Like I said, you cannot see, doesn't, yeah, mermaid scale, 100%. That is, oh, it's gorgeous. So it is Louette's glass with a brass flower frog. You can't see the condition, okay, issue, because you have to take off the flower frog. It is removable. There are, there is a chip to it right here, a hit, a hit, and a hit. So it was used. You know, more than likely it was used at some point, truth be told. I wasn't gonna leave it behind. I just, there was no way I could leave it behind. I thought maybe somebody would still appreciate it. It is still, and it's still got its original flower frog, which again, you simply put that over the glass. The damage doesn't exist anymore. I mean, you know that it's there, but I thought we can get it. We got it for a reasonable price. I can sell it for a reasonable price. Certainly, I thought maybe somebody might be interested in that. That iridescence. Go ahead, Taylor. You know, again, you can use this. Use it as a vase. Use this for your stick pin collection. You don't have to use it at all. Just display it as a beautiful, beautiful piece of art glass. The iridescence. Look at that. No rotation. And I mean, that's really truly how it reads in real life. It is 4 1/4 inches tall. 4 1/4 inches tall. Okay. I did measure it with a flower frog on it. I just I think it's a gorgeous piece. And I didn't have the heart to leave it behind. Right? Look at that. I could just ooh, ooh. It's such an unusual sculpt though, too, right? It's like knuckles. All right. So like I said, we do that flower frog, by the way, doesn't it's not coming off. Okay. You do have to pull it off, which is I have a feeling how it was damaged. Somebody got a little too aggressive with it. There's our major issue, but then we do have hits to it. Let's see. Okay. Otherwise, it's a gorgeous display piece. I don't know. I wouldn't mind having it in my collection. Miss Mary's seeing jellyfish vibes. Very fantasy. I think it's a very fanciful type piece. All right, let's go ahead. Miss Taylor has got it at 40. Thank you, Taylor. Let's do it. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. That's stunning. Or if you did like some dried florals in here, that would be really nice. That way you don't have to futz with the water and the whole changing of it all. Taylor, we got your just in case you didn't need it. There's our rainbow connection bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate you. Taylor, congratulations and thank you. And thank you for helping to save and preserve this piece. It's getting harder and harder to find. And I know it's going to go into a good home where it's going to be loved and appreciated. Thank you, Taylor. All right. Let's do some fancy jewelry. Talking about pins. Okay. Now, what I can safely say is that this is one of three that are currently listed. And out of the three that are currently listed, this one that I have is the only complete one. Exciting. Yeah, I said a complete piece of jewelry. I usually run straight down my list, but I'm not doing that today. I'm just going helter skelter. Okay. Complete. Complete. We're going to start it off at $50 if, of course, anybody is interested. It is Miriam Haskell. So we do, of course, have a very easy and legible hallmark on the back. Okay. So Miriam Haskell. It is part of a larger collection. There were bracelets, necklaces, pendants. I think she did a ring. I cannot remember. Look at that stick pin. Look at the safety clasp on it. This is the original safety clasp to it. Okay. Obviously, we are in a gold tone. It's not real gold. Okay. This, I get that off. There we go. I want to show you this. So the floral detailing down at the bottom, get it, Beth. This, it's like a hammered brass ball. It'll show. Boy, it's so tiny. Sorry, you guys. Let's try that again. Nope. Nope. You don't want to focus. It's too small. Okay. So this ball is missing on every single one that's listed, except for this one. Okay. All the others you just see the loop, but it doesn't have the hammered brass ball on it. Get it, Beth. Okay. Let's take a closer look. The pin is still pointy, so do be careful. Look at that lion head on there. You do see the 2 pins. Okay. This is stamped. So it's molded basically. And then it's been pinned to the back. Look at that filigree work on it. This is gorgeous. There's a silver tone one, and I think there's another gold tone one. But again, both of them with the clasp on it. They're missing the ball, but not ours. Oh no, boys and girls. That thing is excellent. I mean, that just makes it, doesn't it? Isn't that lovely? It is a total of 3 1/8 inches long. Now, do keep in mind on the measurement, I measured it from the lion's mane down to the ball, okay? Because it does complete the look. That is the full look. So 3 1/8 inches long on that. And again, very easy to identify as Miriam Haskell. If you find the Miriam Haskell stuff, do yourself a favor and buy it. It's really desirable. Okay. Look at that. All right. Miss Beth is holding it down at $50. Thank you, Miss Beth. Let's go ahead, raw, and do the countdown. This is a fabulous piece. I mean, a gentleman could definitely wear that, no problem. Beth, if you get it, I hope you wear it. Let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Boy, my camera doesn't want to focus on it. Hello, Susan. How are you doing? I mean, the whole thing is just so well thought out and detailed. I mean, the line with the flower. Ooh, Mo is sneaking in. Did she use it? Ooh, that. Oh, Pam, you trying to pew pew. Ruthie got that roar. The lion bid end. Thank you, everybody, for the bids. Hey, Dina, how are you doing today? Beth, you had it, girl, at 50. Mo came in at 55. Congratulations and thank you, Mo. You got a deal. Congratulations. All righty. Mo, will you do me a favor? I know you're good, but it's been a hot minute. Will you resend me your contact information? Look, y'all, something I don't know what it is with PayPal. This happened to me the other week. Hey, hey, hey. That's a good way to come in. Um, like when I will search for a name on eBay, hello, on PayPal, I know that you've bought from me before and it doesn't come up. But then when I search the email, it won't necessarily pull up when you send me the contact information, but it'll pull up a shipping label. And then I have to go to the shipping label to get the PayPal transaction to go back to the PayPal transaction that told me that your name didn't exist in my PayPal history. I don't know why. Certainly, I hope that I'm not the only one experiencing. Oh, she's got new payment information. Okay. Get it, get it, get it. Thank you. All right. Let's do a big one. Let's do a big one. Let's do some antique glass. Shall we? Yeah, we're gonna do it. Let me find it on my page. Let me find it on my page. How about some Mount Washington? Mount Washington. We're gonna do it. This one's a little difficult to let go of. We found this a little over a year ago. A little over a year ago, or was it a year ago? I don't know. It's been a hot minute, but we're gonna do it. $60 is what we're gonna start it off. This is the statement piece, okay? If this to me is giving mouthwash, this is giving like some excellent, very high end Halloween vibes to it. Or if you are just a lover of strange, unusual, hard to get glass, this, okay, look at this. It does not glow, okay? The glass doesn't glow. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this hand blown. It has like a very custard like feel to it. Do you see like the hobnails almost give like a Vaseline hue to it, but it truly truly does not glow. Okay, look at this. Are you ready for the reveal on the inside? I know. The glass is so shiny. It is so shiny. I love these very like pustuli, I said it, very warty like hobnails versus like the more like the more modern ones with they're a little bit more pointy. I like these very large. Okay, anyway, that's sick. That is sick. Okay, now I do want to draw your attention. There is a manufacturing flaw. They had there was some kind of debris that was in there that blew out during the cooling process. You can feel it, you can see it. It's not chipped or cracked. It looks like there's some ash that got caught up in there and it created, I guess maybe something got popped on the interior as best as I can say it. But this is it's unusual. Like I said, it's definitely something for somebody that wants something different. The hobnails are even on the bottom. When this is placed on a surface, the hobnails do balance the bowl. It is a very flat sitter. It doesn't wobble or anything like that. I do want to let you know, especially if you were to set it on another piece of glass or on wood. You may want to put like a piece of cloth or a doily underneath. Maybe a doily might not be the best because the hobnails will get through it. But do keep that in mind should you want to put it on a like a glass or a wood surface. It may cause marring or scratching to your other surface. Again, it is Mount Washington. It is 3.5 inches tall. It's just 3.5 inches tall, but the diameter on that is 9.5 inches. Lisa, I apologize. I see it at 60 late. This is sick. Okay. But don't you see, like, again, couldn't you see this like as a great Halloween piece? But again, something very elevated, very sophisticated, strange, macabre kind of vibes to it. Hey, Miss Miss Widow One. How you doing, Miss Widow One? Papa McGill, how are you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Again, thank you guys so much for spending this Friday evening with me. I certainly appreciate it. Should we do more Friday evening sales? What do y'all think? Let me know. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. What do you guys think? Should we do? Put some taxidermy in there. Oh, Beth says yes. Feed me, Seymour. And suddenly Seymour was right by my side. You guys are liking Friday. Oh, if it's a no, you can say no. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I'm asking for your honest. You want a Thursday night, Connie? What's going on Thursday night, girl? What's going on Thursday, man? Hey, Deannie, how are you doing tonight? All right, y'all. Miss Lisa's got it at 60. She's like, come on, let's do the countdown. All right, Lisa, let's do it for you. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and oh, that's right, Pammy. I know why you said yes. Oh, Miss Whittle One. I love it. I love the name. I thought so too, right before flipping and sipping. Diamond. Diamond. Well, diamonds may be some girls' best friends, but Miss Lisa loves her some antique glass. Lisa, congratulations and thank you at 60. Lady, it is coming to you. Thank you. Do y'all want to do, let's do, I just got to move some stuff here. I'm going to do some quick claim. This is our one quick claim. Okay. I've got 8 to choose from. There are 8 to choose from. So they are all cigar silks. All right. They're flags. Ah, thank you. I don't have any books tonight, Dusty. I don't. I know. I kind of failed in that regard, truth be told. Um, googly eyes on it. These are all cigar silks. So these would have been, you know how they have like the cigarette cards? So that kind of like encourages you to buy more because you need the whole series. Well, these are silks. Okay. They are silk flag cards. It just says factory number 64, second district out of New York. So I don't know specifically what cigar company these came from. You know, there is some fraying on some of them, not all of them, but on some of them. So I'm going to do quick claims. If anybody is interested, I love these little pieces of ephemera, non-traditional pieces of ephemera. Like I said, I have 8 to choose from. I'm going to show 4. We'll see if anybody is interested in those 4, and then I'll show the other 4. Okay, but they are $10. So I do have a Japan flag. This one's upside down. We've got Ecuador. So Japan and Ecuador. We've got Liberia, because why not? We've got the American flag. They'll be $10 each. Okay. If you're interested in any of the silk flags, you could do 1, 2, 3, or all 4, but they're $10 each. You just put in number 23. Number 23. Beth, I see your 10. Just got to put in number 23. Quick claim. Beth, you got it. All righty, Beth. Which one or ones would you like? America, Liberia, Ecuador, or Japan? Susan, I got you next. You'll be second pick. You do 1, 2, 3, or all 4. Totally up to you, lady. And then Susan, if she doesn't get the America, bear with me. Where did I even write America? Oh, it's the first one I wrote down. Now, Susan, I do still have Liberia, Ecuador, and this upside down Japan. So if you were interested in either of those 3, you just let me know. If not, you just put in pass, no obligation, no commitment on you, lady. Vuvu. Japan, you've got it. Let me put you down here, Miss Suzanne. Now, Miss Suzanne, you just send me out that contact information right here to the Cult.Of.Vintage, okay? All right. So I do have 4 more flags to choose from, okay? We're going to do it the same way. They'll be $10 each, okay? I'm going to assign a number, and then the first person with that number, you will get to pick 1, 2, 3, or all 4. Entirely up to you, okay? The flags that we have to choose this round are Belgium. Belgium. These are from cigars, yes. Oh, you did. Oh, that's okay. Susan, you're good. Don't worry. We've got Ireland. That's a beautiful flag. We've got Venezuela. And I do have another Japan. I do have another Japan. So those are the four flags that we have to choose from this one. Again, these are all on silk. Belgium, Ireland, Venezuela, or Japan. So if you are interested in any of these four, again, $10 each, put in number 48. Number 48, cigars. Cigarettes? Quick claim. Dang, Ruthie, you are quick. Talking about quick, so is Miss Beth getting it in there. All right, Miss Beth. Lisa, I see you also. Miss Beth, which one or ones would you like? And Lisa, your backup. Ireland. All right, Beth. Now, Lisa, were you interested in either of the remaining three? Totally up to you. You just let me know. No obligation. Belgium, Venezuela, or Japan? Mm. Okay, no problem, Lisa. I appreciate it. And I'll tell you what, Susan, because I do have two of the Japans, and I did just note this, okay? This one has very little fraying, whereas this one has got more. So, Susan, I'm going to send you the better of the two Japan flags. That way you get the better one, okay? So, ladies, congratulations and thank you each for the flags. Okay, so where are we at? Let's do some more Loettes. Yeah, we've got more Loettes class for you. I'm telling you. All righty. Now this one's in good condition. There is a flea bite. There is a flea bite. That's very difficult to see, but it is there. That said, I am going to start this one off at 40. This one is in my favorite color. It's in a gorgeous hunter green. The iridescence, the shimmer on this one it's more subdued than our floral one, but it is a miniature bud vase. Okay, darn it. The sheen on this one is not reading the best right now. It is there. I think that you can kind of see it. It almost creates like a satin glass of, well, here we go. We're picking up a little bit of the flex right in here. Now, as I said, there is a flea bite somewhere. See it right up in here. I know. This is one of those pieces where you have it because you just it's the wets. You know what I mean? It's at 3 3/4 inches tall, 3 3/4 inches tall. So it is a small one, but it is a gorgeous shade of green. Again, we are in a lovely wet. There we go. The bottom is giving me the flex on it. We just had to flip it upside down. It's a gorgeous textured glass. Look at that. There we go. Now we're getting the flex on it. Thank you. People are thinking I'm crazy, but it's gorgeous. I don't know. Honestly, I had held on to this piece for quite a bit. Like I said, I'm not the biggest glass collector. That's just the truth. But being that it was the Let's, it was in like a gorgeous shade of like a hunter green. It's a very light iridescent effect to it, so it doesn't detract from the green. It just adds. I don't know. I love it. So again, 3 1/4. It is Louette's. There is a flea bite on it, but golly, she's gorgeous. Again, it's just one of those pieces where you're like, that's Louette's. And people are like, oh, okay. But if we don't have any interest on that one, I'm going to set it to the side and we will keep it moving. I'm sad that I'm keeping. Okay. Let's do a piece of jewelry. Now, this one is really interesting because it was unisex to begin with, but the way in which it was assembled, which I don't believe is original to the piece, but I'm going to sell the whole thing together for you. It is a little boutonniere, but it's been assembled and it reads a little masculine, though I will say I think that a lady in the fall, especially, this would look really good on anybody, really, truly. Okay, we're gonna start it off. Oops, not too. We're gonna start it off at 25, if of course anybody is interested. Okay, let's just rotate this around. It is a boutonniere, which you can see right here. It's got the leaf and the acorn on it. So, it's a pin that you would wear, but you could put a fresh cut flower in there, right? But what they did was they went ahead and added in a peacock feather and quail feathers. Do you see what I'm saying? Like definitely a gentleman. Now you can see down here it was on like a wire stem. They did like floral wiring, wrapped it in brown, carried it through, and then folded it. You could remove it. I mean, it's all you literally, well, I could show you. So all you have to do is stretch this back out. It's been in there for a hot minute. There you go. You can pull that out if you don't like it. You know what I mean? But there is your boutonniere. Okay. A little bit of that brown paper in there. Now it doesn't have a safety clasp on it. It's just that loop on it. A little bit of tension. Push it down, pull it up. But I love that. So you can switch it out safely and you can still keep this. So really it's kind of like a twofer if you wanted, but I think that it's an exceptional pull together. Like I said, I don't know that that's original to the piece, but I think they did a great job in pulling it all together. I'm just reassembling, so bear with me. The actual boutonniere, the pin, that is at 1 1/4. The totality of the piece, if you were to keep it assembled, it is at an exact 4 inches on that one. Okay. Look at that shine on those feathers. You could do a little dusting. Yes, you could. But I think a gentleman could certainly wear that. Okay. So we started it at 25. Whoa, whoa. Hold still now. Hold still, pin. If we don't have any interest on that one, I'm going to set that to the side and we will keep it moving. That goes really good with that wax, actually. That's fabulous. Look at that. Ooh. Okay, Miss Karen Gillette, I see you at 25. Appreciate you. I'm going to do a 10-second countdown for you. Let's do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bit end. Look at that. I love that. Again, very good for the fall. Bit end. Dusty, I can't spell. Thank God for autocorrect, truth be told. Oh, thank you, Ruthie, for the bid. And Miss Karen Gillette lady, congratulations and thank you. At 25, the boutonniere is coming to ya. All right, let me get you written down. We're nearing the end of our sale. We are. It's true. Let me wake you up with a little bit of a creep factor, maybe. Let me find her on our list here. Okay. I bought her for her condition issues. It's just, again, it's one of those things. Some people are like, ugh. Some people are like, love it. I loved it. This one's a little bit of a harder one to let go of. Same with like our chocolate cupie, but we're going to do it. I'm going to start her off at $30. You will clearly see her condition issues. I think that honestly, it really enhances her. But we do have our composition doll here. Look at this. She's got, I don't think it's human hair. It's like a wool or a yarn. Now, the wig has been glued to her head. She's got her little hair net here, her little netting. She's very 30s. She's got quite a bit of crazing up into, yeah, the hand is the most substantial of it all. But she's got this. This is how I found her with this old like tulle dress. She's got black boots, which have been painted on. I will tell you this, she is an exceptionally firm stander too. You won't need, thank you, Glowy. I'm glad you like her. You won't need a doll stand per se unless you've got cats or you've got kids that are running around. I would encourage you then at that point to get a doll stand. But if you don't, she is a really firm stander. I would agree, she definitely did not take part in the moisturizing routine, but I really like it. I like it. I think that the crazing, and it is crazing just as we have with our ceramics, the crazing really enhances her beauty. Remarkably, while you do see crazing on the face, it's not as substantial as what you see on the rest of the body. This is really interesting because you do get to look. Some of you are probably very familiar with it, but the composition, it is a wood pulp underneath that's been painted. Moisture typically will begin to separate the paint from the wood pulp. You can actually, there are people who can strip this off and reseal the wood pulp underneath it, repaint it, and they look brand new. It's a pretty penny to have that service, especially by ones that do it very well. I haven't really, I love the crazing on the body. There's her little belly. Oh, don't show your bits. I mean, she doesn't have bits, but So again, I think she's fabulous. I think she has great condition issues. Um, I love the black hair, the net to her. She's probably from the 30s, more than likely from the 30s. And she's at 16 inches tall. So she is a larger one, 16 inches tall. But again, very flat feet. So she is, like I said, she is a firm stander, except, of course, cats, kids, you might want to get a doll stand for her. So, all right, Miss Glowy's holding it down at 30. Yeah, she's fat. I mean, she's got a little bit more of like Campbell's kid profile to her. All right, well, let's do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, ooh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. She does still obviously hold a pose too. She would be great under obviously a large cleoche. I think I think you would be able to get, obviously not a vintage or antique one, but at Michael's, she would go really well displayed under cleoche. There is our little raven-haired lady bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate ya. Miss Poppy, girl, you came in there, but Miss Chloe was keeping it safe. So at 32, congratulations and thank you again, Chloe. This little lady, she is coming to you, and I know she's going to have a lot of really good friends to keep her company. Thank you. I should have said this and I forgot to say it. I was literally thinking of that as I was talking. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing any of the invoicing tonight. All invoicing I am going to be doing tomorrow afternoon. So do be on the lookout for that tomorrow afternoon. But of course, I will get those to you ASAP. All right. Okay. Let's do our last piece of glass. Listen, I know that I've brought in you some kind of condition issued pieces this evening. It's true to form with me. I do not mind. I don't care. Sometimes I do care, but a lot of times I don't, especially when the overall beauty of the piece, you know, any old how. We're gonna do this one if I can find it on here. Okay. I'm gonna start it off at just $25. I got a deal on it. There is a condition issue. We'll see what you guys think. Okay. This one is Williamson glass. It is a basket, and I typically do not buy baskets, but there is always an exception to the rule. Though I will say with a basket, it's a pretty rare exception, but there are rare exceptions to it. It is a gorgeous, look at that amber with the branch and thistle handle on it. Do you see the twist? And that is fabulous, okay? It's a canary yellow with a white casing to it. Look at that. Oh, I love this. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of glass. Now, the condition issue does not exist in the handle. It does not exist in the basket. So you may be asking, well, where is the condition issue? I will tell you. Before I do, though, it is 8.5 inches tall, okay, from base to the top of the handle, 8.5 inches tall. You have a diameter at the widest at 7 inches. Now, as is with much of Williamson glass, not all, but much, they do a lot of like applied florals and fruits, things of that nature. This one does, in fact, have the amber look from the thistle and from the branch and thistle handle. They tie it down into the leaves and stem. And then we've got like a pink and white confetti, almost like an end of day, but intentional flower. That's where the condition is. Do you see? One of our petals got broken. One of the petals got broken. So there she is. That's our condition issue. I still think that she is a worthy piece. I still think that she displays beautifully. Again, it's totally up to you as to whether you determine that to be kind of detrimental to the piece or something that you're like, you know what, I don't care. So again, on that petal, there is a condition issue. We did have a chip. It's not sharp, I will say that. So it was a very clean break. If you don't like the flower, you can always just turn it to the back and display it like that. I just think it's an exceptional piece. So again, Williamson glass. We've got a gorgeous yellow and white cased basket, amber with a silver with an amber crest running around it. I just think there's no glow on the piece either. I love the twist on that. I think she's beautiful. I know these are my favorite too. I don't know what it is about them. It's just like the very organic feel to it. So again, oh, it is hand blown. We do have a rough poncel underneath it. It is 8.5 inches tall, 8.5 inches tall, and then a diameter at 7 inches. Okay. So no interest on that one. I'm going to set it to the side and we are going to keep it moving. I don't know where I'm going to set it to the side over here. Okay. Where was I? Let's do some German. Oh, I no. This is sterling silver. It is a three-piece pendant set. I don't have a chain. Okay. Now I do want to let you know. This is good sterling silver. If you do buy these pieces and you're not going to, I don't know, just collect them, display them, craft with them, you're going to want to take them to a jeweler, okay? Because you're going to need to get them on a chain, all right? But you're going to get all three pieces. They are sterling silver, okay? They're definitely unusual. Um, all three pieces, I'm going to start it off at $25. I did a set of these before, once upon a time, I had two, and I was like, well, I'm going to keep the other set, but I'm going to let this set go though too. So we have got two wolf paws. Okay. The wolf paws come in at 1¼ inch tall. 1¼ inch tall. Okay. So, they do have their hole up here, but like I said, I don't know of any chain that's going to slide through there. Maybe you have one. You could certainly do that. But more than likely, you're going to want to take it to a jeweler to get those on a chain if you would choose to do that. Now, what good are two wolf paws? Look at that. I love that. It's so just unique. So we're going to get you this set of two wolf paws. So you do something like this. What you need is your wolf face. Isn't that fabulous? I mean, you don't have to do both paws. You could certainly just do one and one. It's so hard to show you guys that, well, my finger's kind of in the way. But you could do the head with a wolf paw. I just think having both of the wolf paws would be amazing. So again, it is for all three pieces. You're going to get two of them and 1/4 inch. And then you also have, oh, you could do earrings. The wolf paw earrings, Janet, not bad. Okay. But we do have, of course, then the wolf face. Now, the wolf face itself is 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch on that. Okay. Oh, these are sterling silver. I don't have the manufacturer. I did try to look it up. They're home. The head itself is Hallmark. Let me try to get this. It's so tiny. There's like an S with an anchor going through the G. The head is hallmarked. The paws are not. Thank you, Janet. I got you in it at 25. Again, this is for all three pieces, no choice. So tiny. All right, let's try that again. So all three pieces. The head is 1/4 inch. The paws are 1¼ inch. Okay. Miss Janet's holding it down. Let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I think it's a fabulous set, yeah. Janet's holding it down. A bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. I do appreciate you. Miss Janet, lady, congratulations and thank you. At 25, the set is coming to you. All right, we're almost at the end. We only have 11 minutes left. Let's do a choice. Let's do a choice. I think it was Tuesday. Chloe asked about my rings, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot I wore rings. I'm going to sell two of them. I mean, I'm going to do it as a choice. They are both sterling silver, both of the rings. They are both marked 925, and they are both marked Mexico. So they're Mexican sterling silver. Okay. Both have malachite in them. One is just malachite. The other one is a malachite with obsidian. Okay. So if you've been with me for a while, you've literally seen me wear these. I don't wear them anymore, so there's no sense in me trying to hold on to them. I don't know the sizes. I do apologize. I don't know the sizes. I think they're like an 8-9. They're an 8-9. I can only get them on one finger. All right. 8-9. 8-9. Again, it's an approximate. I can't say with certainty. I don't know if my fingers have changed. Like I feel Yeah, I'll show you. I'll tell you. I can't, like I said, I can't be 100% certain, but I think they're about an 8, 9. Where am I at? Okay, and I'm gonna start the choice off at just $20. They have not been on my toes, Poppy. I mean, they can be if that's gonna get you to bid. I mean, okay. So this one is our multi-stone. I did not polish them. Um, this one is obviously our malachite with a black obsidian. As I said, they are both stamped 925. So you can, I don't know if you can see it or not, if it's focusing 925. And this one has got Mexico fully stamped out for you. Okay. This one I do believe is the 8. It's really snug on me. Okay. So that is what I do believe to be your 8. Okay. There's no condition issue outside of the fact that they do need polished. Okay. So that is choice 1. This will be multi. Then we have the one that I wore most often, which I do believe is the 9. And this is the solid malachite. Okay. They're very similar, but clearly different. All right. The solid again, where is it at? Is stamped 925. Ooh, that one's coming in a little rough. But then next to it, you can see the MEX for the Mexico. So those are the two choices, the malachite or the multi. Again, both sterling silver, both out of Mexico. I do believe that is the 9, and that is the 8. Could put them on your knuckles too. Urgh. All right. Well, if we don't have any interest on those, we're going to set them to the side. Okay. Let's do a very tiny treasure right now. It's a piece of ephemera, and it's a very small piece of ephemera. Oh, that's be weird. That would be weird. I'm gonna start it at 10. We have one more item after this. $10. It is a miniature Bistal die cut. Are you ready for it? It is a miniature Bistal die cut. Oh, what? Yeah. Now there was a fold right here. You can see it more so on the back. It's not torn. It is fold. There's no separation there. Okay. You can see more of it here on the front, but it is a miniature Bistal black cat die cut. By miniature, I mean 2 inches tall. 2 inches tall. Never have I ever. Is that not darling or what? This is fabulous. This would go great framed. If you can get miniature frames at your craft store, or to put it into a little metal flower frog. I think that's fabulous. Okay. So again, it is a miniature Bistal die cut. It is our black cat, obviously, with our candle. I don't know. I love what? Turn the lights off and back. Marcy girl, what is going on? Thank you, Lisa, for your bit of 10. I do appreciate it. Again, while there is a little bit of a fold that you can see there on the front, obviously the important part, it does read a little bit better on the back, but it has not been torn. Overall, great displayability. I love it. I just love these tiny little ephemera pieces. 2 inches. We got Miss Lisa in it at 10. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and do the countdown. Here we go. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, whoa, 4, 3, 2, 1, bident. Lisa, I think you're gonna get it, girl. Meow, meow. What? But then you would have to put a hole in it, Poppy. There's our kitty cat bident. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. I do appreciate you, lady. Lisa, congratulations and thank you. The miniature Beistel black cat die cut. Who else has one of those? No one. No one but you, Lisa. Congratulations and thank you. Let me get them. I have them in a little plastic container that's kept them safe, but yep, there you go. Look at. I'll even send the plastic container to keep them safer than ever. Okay. Um. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Last piece. Okay. Well, how did I get the chat to go back over to the other side? That's so weird. All right, our last piece of the sale is coming from Germany. Yes. Get something creepy. I've got a lot of creepy stuff. All right, last piece of our sale. We're going to start it off at $40. It is in very good antique condition. Now, this is something, and I've heard it referred to before. And you know what? It's just like one of those things that sometimes you're like, okay, that's just what it's called. And then I was like, okay, but I want to know why it's called that. So maybe you have heard of, um, like a lot of times you'll see, and I've had them. They're like the pigs. They're the German porcelain pigs, and the pig will be like a pink, and then they'll be next to like a trough or a hat or a shoe, something weird, and it's green. Do you know what I'm talking about? And they call them fairing pigs. And then I started looking for like these trinket dishes. They were figural trinket dishes. And that's what we've got. Okay. So this is German porcelain. Now there is some paint loss here in the fireplace. So I don't know if you can see it, but it is this figural trinket dish and it is of a fireplace. We have two griffins on both sides of the fireplace. Okay. There are no chips, there are no cracks to this. All right. It is from Germany. And then on the top of the fireplace, we have got, and this is what makes this one a little bit more unusual. Outside, get it glowy. Outside of the griffins is that on the top of our mantle, we have a little boy. Okay. The other thing that makes this one a really good one is that his little accoutrement here is still present. Okay. Like I said, there are no chips, there are no cracks to it, which is amazing. But any old how, they call these fairing trinket boxes. And I'm like, is this a company that I'm just like, what's going on? Well, fairing actually refers to enameled or painted porcelain. It's not a company, it's not a regional thing, but fairing is painted porcelain. It is painted porcelain that is glossy. Okay. So we do have like a cold paint on there, which, like I said, clearly there's some paint loss to it. But this is an excellent example of the fairing or the painted porcelain or enameled porcelain because the paint would be fired on there. Okay. No chips, no cracks. He's meant to be looking through a mirror. Okay. You could probably get a little beveled mirror if you wanted to and get it in there. I've seen people do foil, which I think looks a little, I like them blank, to be honest with you. It is the German fairing is 4¼ inches tall, of course, completely assembled. Let me show you the interior. But I just thought that that was really interesting. So now whenever you see one of those pigs and somebody has it listed as fairing, is all it means is it's painted porcelain. Glossy. porcelain, not bisque porcelain, but the glossy. And the paint's been fired on. So who knew? Didn't know that. Did not know that. All right, Miss Glowy is holding it down at 40. I appreciate you, girl. That's a great deal. She knows. She don't need me to tell me. Let's do the countdown. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I'm in the basement at the inn, and the windows that I look out of are at like ground level, and there were two cats out there about to kill each other. It's probably a little black one with the white chest and the little gray one. I thought they were friends, but apparently they're not. There is our rosy bid end. Thank you so much, Miss Ruthie B, for the bid ends. Glowy lady, congratulations and thank you again. The German fairing, German painted porcelain, is coming to you. I guess saying fairing is far easier than saying painted porcelain. Thank you, Glowy. Gotcha, lady. Alrighty, y'all. No, the owls have flown away. The babies, the Diane, did you know? The one day I was down cleaning the room, I kept hearing this, like, and I thought it was Louie and Gracie running around upstairs. No, it turns out it's not. The baby owl started flying, and he was holding on to one of the transom windows and flapping his wings, and that's what I was hearing. And then the parents were watching them, and they hung out for a, about a day. And then the next day they were gone. The babies flew away. The parents kept an eye on them. So yeah, the babies, they grew up, and the parents, they did their job. They did their job. So there it is. That is today's sale. It was definitely interesting doing it at night. I liked it. I hope you guys liked it. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this evening. Before we do go, I do want to give a huge round of applause to Miss Ruthie B for yet again being our official bid ender and always doing an amazing job. So please throw in those emojis, the applause, the hearts. That would be certainly appreciated. It Sash, how are you doing, lady? Um, um, and I do want to give a round of applause, and I do want to share some love and my appreciation, of course, to Miss Karen Gillette, to all of the mods that were able to be here, to Jamie, to Enamor Amy, and I know she wasn't with us tonight, but I still want to share that love and support to Miss Kim. So a round of applause for all of our mods who really do make having the sale that much easier. I'm going to wrap it up quickly. I know Fatbirds is doing flippin' and sippin'. So I do, again, want to thank each and every single one of you for spending the evening here with me. Again, your invoices will, of course, be going out tomorrow. Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everyone. I really do appreciate you. Be on the lookout. I don't know. Is next week's sale going to be Wednesday afternoon? Is it going to be Friday evening? I don't know. You'll have to stay tuned and find out, to be determined. Thank you, everybody. I hope that you all have a great night, and I will see you soon. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. Good night, everyone.